And I'm back already. Yeah, we're gonna do the skin video. So this morning you saw me apply a thin coat of pouring medium on the skin, and look how it came off. Is that beautiful? That's how it came off the plastic thingy. If I can find it, I don't even know where I left it. Where did I leave it? Oh, there it is. See, this was the plastic, and this was on there. Then I did a thin coat of pouring medium. Thank you for the people who suggested I do this, because there were a lot of you that said, you know, you should put a layer on top. And exactly true, because then you get all the little things, you get them all off in one go. But now I'm not sure which side of this I'm going to use, because this side is beautiful, but the other side has some beautiful cells also. See how beautiful that is? So what to do? Let's get this away. So what I'd like to have, I think I was nah, not a pour. You can't do a pour on the background because then it'll get all too busy. So I'm going to do one color, and this is for the experiment sort of a video, because I could do another color, but I think you can see it better if I do white and then lay this on top. So I'm going to cover this canvas with titanium white. It's Amsterdam acrylics. I put in a very little bit of pouring medium. I think about 5 to 10%, just to make it a little more smooth. That's it, just like that. And I'm covering the whole canvas. Don't want to see those the threads. Just like this. That's looking pretty. Now I have to make sure we don't want to see all those brush strokes, so I'm going to put it on just a little thicker, just like that. Then very lightly, like the brush is almost not touching the canvas. Gonna get it smooth, just like that. That's good. Maybe even down here. And you could do this with one of those little rollers, but I think this is, see how I'm holding it, the brush way at the back, because then you don't apply that much pressure. So that's it. I just saw a really cool video on YouTube about someone that does abstract. Made me want to do one so bad. I might start one today or tomorrow morning. Okay, so totally covered, looking pretty, and I think we are ready to do something with this skin. What I would like to do is not use the whole thing, because there are some interesting bits in here. I would say, let's take this bit off. I'm just going to cut it around here and down here. I'm just going to do something, you know. I know when you guys do this, you'll have more patience, or you'll have a plan, but I don't really have a plan, because I just want to show you guys what you can do with it. So that's about it. Okay, so this is the first part, and I think I would like to lay it down here. It's pretty. Gotta make sure I don't get any whites on top, but it has to be flat in the paint. We got some, now I got some white, but I can take that off with a cloth. And I'm gonna cut this bit off because it's a little bit folded on itself. Okay. So that's looking good. I'm gonna take off this white. Don't like that there's white on top. Then I'm going to cut the really thin pieces out because I really like that. But of course, you know, when you guys do this, you're going to do it with a lot more patience. But it's just to show you know how this works. That's about it. Just like that. And it is pretty smooth. I'm looking, you know, if there's any air bubbles underneath and if it's smooth enough. Because you do want to get it really smooth. Otherwise, you know, you can just see what you've done, and I don't think I like that. There we go. Now this bit is a little bit twisted, so I'm going to take that off just a little bit. And that part. And this part, because this is a little bit twisted. There we go. Now it's all nice and flat. And we're just gonna, you know, watch and see how this dries, and if this is what we were looking for. Every time you do go over the side, you do get the paint on there. That is pretty annoying. So gotta get the paint back off. Because I think once it's dry, you won't be able to get it off. Now we still have some left, a pretty bit like this. And I think I would like it up there in the corner, like here, and let it go down the side like that. Nah, I don't I don't really like it, guys. I don't think it's pretty on the canvas. But I bet you can think of a ton of different things to do with these skins. I think I would rather have made some sort of bookmark out of them. You know, just put them on, put these things on, I don't know, maybe Yupo. I think that would look much prettier, and then you have something, you know, just cut them out like a square bit. Let's see if I can get another one. See, this is another one, and if you look at it, look at the top with all the cells, this is pretty, but when you turn it around, look at all those colors. So you could choose what you like at best. But I think I would make a bookmark out of it. I just might make one or two later on, not on video. It takes way too long. But I just cut out like nice square bits, and then just have the bookmark, the bottom bit have something like this on it. Okay. Other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is pretty exciting. Let me get it. You see, I've been on my Facebook group, a lot of people were talking about triple thick, this stuff. This is an American varnish. It says so here, made in the USA. And it's from WW, I'll get you up close so you can see it. Let me see if I can get it in focus. There you go. www.decoart.com, made in the USA. So this stuff is amazing. If you want to varnish your pieces, use this. I'll show you. I did this one. Look at that. It's like resin, isn't it? I put it on with a brush. Look at the sides. How beautiful is that? It is just like resin. I did the sides, did the top. There we go. Let me see if I can get the light in there. See how smooth it is? So I put it on with a brush and I put it away, level of course, and it just totally amazes me how beautiful this is. So it gives you the appearance of resin. And the funny thing is I didn't clean this little canvas, and there is a lot of silicone in it because you can see right here where the cells are. See that? So there was silicone in it, but I didn't have to clean it. I could just brush over it with a brush and this triple thick. So this is the way to go if you ask me. And I was on that website, you know, where they sold this Americana. Oh no, this is deco art. I didn't even see that. Okay, but I bought a lot of these Americana. So I'm going to be trying this a little later on. First, after this video, I'm going to be doing another pour. But someone asked if I could do, instead of white, do a sort of a cream color. So this is the cream color. And I'm going to do a 20 by 20 pour. And I'm hoping it's going to turn into something like the video before this one. Because I am so blown away by those cells. I'll show you a close-up later. It's been drying for about 2 hours and I'll show you a close-up. But if you guys are thinking about varnishing, and a lot of you are, and I know that a lot of people really want the appearance of resin, but they don't want the smell and the chemical fumes, and that's what I don't want. Because, you know, I smoke, I've told you 100 times, and if you smoke and you go stand in these fumes like half a day, I don't think that is really good. That's not a good combination. And then I hear you say, well then just stop smoking. I know, I should, but you know, this, look at this, this is beautiful. It's like resin, so why would I bother with all that toxic fumey stuff? And it wasn't even that expensive. Look at it. It's 8 ounces. That's a quarter of a liter. It was something like $6.95, and I bet you in America this stuff is even cheaper because they have to import it to Holland. So I'm gonna be using this a lot. I'm gonna be ordering more. I'm gonna try to do a 20 by 20 with this. If it turns out exactly like that, I'm gonna be ordering a box full of this stuff. And look at that, they even have it in a spray. And I haven't even tried this. It's for use on wood, wicker, metal, plaster, paper mache, ceramics, artificial florals. You know, you can put it on anything. This is amazing stuff. Thick gloss glaze. So this is what I'm going to try. This I'm just going to let dry because I want to see how this works. And it's a real cheap canvas, so you know, this is just for showing you guys what you can do, sort of experimenting, and nothing more than that. This is not something I would be doing very often because, nah, I don't like it. I'd rather pour. So I'm going to put this aside and stop this video. And, oh no, I was going to show you the other one. That's right. Sorry. I'm always saying I'm doing stuff, and then I don't. So, oops, there we go. I'll go over here. Okay. See, that's this exactly the same cells, and it's been drying for 2 hours, so I'm pretty confident it's going to stay like this. But is this amazing or what? This is the most beautiful pour I've done. Even those long cells now, I love them. But these are the ones I really, really love. These, let's see, there. Here we go. Look at that. Is that pretty? I think that is so pretty. I just love it. I think this is one of my most beautiful pours I've ever done. I am still blown away by it. Even up here, I love that too. It's like it's just printed. Like they printed the cells right on there. I love it. Okay guys, I'm going to put, oh yeah, I want to show you that one. That's the one, you know, with the black and blue and white. So that turned out pretty well. Already put a varnish on there, one layer. So I'm gonna stop this video, upload it, and I will see you in the next pouring video. Bye bye.